Hey guys, welcome to another vlog. I'm with Memo. Today this vlog is going to be about our open house. We have one here in North Park tomorrow. So right now we are just setting up and we are gonna go door knock and just invite neighbors to the open house. Tomorrow's supposed to rain, so hopefully we can get at least like neighbors to like stop by and yeah, so yeah, let's go hand out some invites.
Yep, let's do it.
Okay, little update. We're still handing out flyers for the open house. It's actually a really cute property. It's really charming. It's a 1-story, 3 bedrooms, 2 bath. But I'll make sure to give you guys a tour of that tomorrow in this. But yeah, this vlog is more just about how I'm setting up for the open house. When I get home, I'll show you the programs that I use to like e-blast and how I did my social media posts as well. But we're just trying to market it as much as we can.
It's been on the market about 10 days.
Been on the market about 10 days. So this guy right here, we were just talking about, he's done a lot of open houses in this area. How many would you say?
I'd probably say about close to 40 to 50 open houses in this neighborhood within a 6 month period, 6 to 8 month period.
Wow.
So yeah, it's crazy. So I was doing 2 to 3 open houses a week just in this neighborhood called North Park. You get to know a lot of the neighbors. You get to know people, all the schools and the school districts and stuff in the area. So it's pretty cool because when you pick a certain location, they call it a farm. Again, you become part of the community. Because I was the only Spanish-speaking agent in the area.
That comes in handy.
Yeah, it did a lot. Actually, if you didn't know, the elementary school that's assigned to this area actually doesn't assign homework.
Oh.
Yeah, they don't assign homework.
Tell your kids that.
Yeah, they actually have you finish all all work at school so you can spend time with your family.
Well, that's a key point right there. That's a really good way to be part of the community. So, fun fact for you right there. The best part about doing open house with him is that he gets to put out the signs. It's like it's raining. Well, it's not raining. It's like sprinkling a little bit. But if I do an open house with him, I'm lucky enough that he gets to put out the open house signs and he gets to suffer a little bit. I said that.
Who are you talking to?
I said that when I do an open house with you, it's nice because you're the one who puts out the signs.
Oh, that's pretty nice. Maybe you should try it one time. Just go ahead and put out the signs. Kind of get the whole experience.
When we get to the house, I'll put that sign out in front.
Like the whole experience, you'll get the whole experience.
I think by watching you, I get the whole experience.
Oh, okay. Well, you just hold that camera and I'll be right back.
Okay. Hurry, hurry. So now we are at the open house. We just put up signs as you guys just saw. And we did a setup here. So right here we have some little goodies. This is Memo's marketing right here with his flyer and his magazine from his company. He's with Douglas Elliman. So I am with a different company. I don't even know if I've even announced it on YouTube. Well, I'm with Big Block, so yeah, it's just a different company. Do you want to come say why we're in different companies? Do you want to say why we're in different companies? So if you haven't been able to figure out, clearly we're dating, right? I've just been following you for like 2 years, right? Okay. He's gonna embarrass me now. What? You're gonna come out of other vlogs? I know, do it with your hands.
Yes.
Yes.
Indeed.
Okay, so actually, real estate is kind of how we met.
Yes.
So why we're in 2 different companies right now, so it was obviously a mutual decision that I would go with a different brokerage when I first started. We both thought that it was really important for me to kind of do it on my own, and it doesn't stop us from working together or teaming up in any sort of way. It's just going to be better that we keep things separate for right now, right?
Yeah. Well, not only that, but when you first start, you want to be able to learn as much as you can, and we thought
Hazel.
Joining Hazel's team, or being Hazel being her mentor is important. Not that I couldn't mentor it, but obviously when you're dating, it's different when somebody tells you that you're dating. Just like when your parents tell you something, it's different from when your friends tell you something. So I thought it would be important for her to learn from Hazel and other agents before she made a decision on moving on to another company like mine, or if she really cares to be at the company she's at now, it's perfectly fine. But it's important to always be learning from different people that have been in the industry for longer, and that's why.
Yeah, and I was really lucky that I even got the opportunity to partner up with Hazel. So once that arrived, I told him, and he was like, yeah, he was super supportive, and it felt right. And again, there's no restrictions. Being an agent, you still get to do whatever you want. You can still partner up with other companies, other agents to do open houses or any kind of marketing. So, but for right now, we are going to keep it separate, and I'm just going to enjoy learning as much as I can. And again, I still get to learn from him too, so I get the best of a lot of worlds, because it's not just with Hazel. Like I said, I worked with plenty of other agents before this, so, and everyone has been super supportive, and everyone's always giving me info. So again, I luckily have just a little bit ahead in that aspect of like starting, but yeah, so that's kind of
indeed
it.
So now we just work from here and wait for people to come in and be able to provide a service, and hopefully we find a buyer for this particular property, and if not, we could help them find another property in the area or wherever they're looking for.
Right. North Park is like one of our favorite neighborhoods. Like, as what we were saying yesterday, is that he's done a ton of open houses out here. He's really familiar with this area, and now I feel like I'm getting more familiar with this area too. We're always out here, always grabbing coffee or having dinner out here. So again, it's just, and even more, so it's just about being part of the community. Even yesterday, we were walking around inviting neighbors, and we met a neighbor, and you talked to him about cars, and it was just nice. And so,
Correct.
So yeah, so okay, let's get back to our open house. Maybe I'll show you guys the home tour right now. That's it. The open house is over.
So what'd you think?
Okay, so we've done a couple open houses last year. You kicked me.
Sorry.
we've done a couple open houses last year, and now I just definitely see a change where we had a lot of people walk in. We had 6 groups, and we were able to get more than half of their information in, so that was really good, because sometimes it's like pulling teeth. But everyone, I don't know if it's just like this community too, because people just seem really open, but we got people's info, which was most important, from an open house, and I really enjoyed it. Everyone was really friendly. Everyone had really good things to say about the house. I think that the person who's going to purchase this home is going to just be like, this is my home, like it was meant for me, like one of those kind of situations. But what do you think? Yeah,
exactly. We had a great turnout. A lot of people came in. Like I said, positive feedback from everybody. It's at the end of the day, it's just finding the right person for this house. So not everybody's gonna like every house, but just finding the right person for this house, and we're gonna follow up with them. And what else? And
And we really like this community, like, again, repeating myself, but you've done a lot of open houses out here, but I can see myself even doing more out here as well, just because, like I said, we're always out in North Park. We're always getting coffee, grabbing dinner. So I just feel like this is like a good farming area. Like you mentioned that yesterday too, I think, or today. But yeah, so now we need to pick up signs and head home.
Yeah.
Right.
I think that's it.